If you're looking towards getting some chickens and you want to know how to acclimate and introduce your dogs to your chickens without any accidents happening, keep watching. Hi, my name is Amber. I am the owner and founder of Attaboy Animal Care located in Central Florida, and I have owned chickens and have been a little chicken obsessed for the past 3 years. We originally adopted a flock of 6 and now we have 10. We've had up to 15 in the past before too. And we also have 4 dogs. Now, how do we make sure that we can use our quarter-acre property, not just for our chickens, but for our dogs as well, and make sure there's no accidents happening? Keep watching. So the first thing that we do is that we make sure that our chickens are acclimated to their area and acclimated to the backyard area so they know all the spots that they could be protected and safe. The second thing that we do is we then let our dogs have access to viewing the chickens from a safe area. We luckily have a sliding glass door that has access to our backyard. So we will let the chickens out into the backyard and then let our dogs observe them from the backyard for quite a while, maybe a week or 2 even. And it could be as little as 2 or 3 days if you really needed it to be, just depending on how much work do you want to put into it. We have one dog that was really obsessed with chickens when we adopted him from animal control, and he took a little bit longer with this process before he wasn't as reactive to the chickens. I basically want my dogs to be bored of the chickens before I actually let them have full viewing outdoors with them. The next thing I do after I see that they kind of don't care as much about the chickens is then attach the dogs to a short leash and go play with them away from the chickens to exhaust them out first. So that could be a walk, a run, however you play with your dog to get them tired. And then I slowly walk them into the backyard area where the chickens are present. I ignore the chickens. I don't talk about the chickens. I don't point them in the direction of the chickens. And I just keep walking around the backyard until the dogs kind of again become bored of the observation of the chicken. Now they're going to be naturally curious of the chickens, and that's fine. Trust your gut, know your dog, and know that as long as you're a safe distance away from that chicken, if your dog does react to the chicken, that is a great way to train them in that moment with a calm and firm no, and make them do a sitting or lay down process and let them calm down before you let them walk again. Ooh, honey was doing so well too. I know. It's okay. It's a chick. So after that point, we then do that a couple of times, and sometimes as low as 1, depending on the personality of the dog. And then we allow the dog to go off leash. With observation, of course. We are there the entire time. And what we do is we try to distract the dog, not by playing in this moment, okay? Because we don't want them hyped up and excited. We want them calm and complacent. So just some rubs, some head rubs, some belly scratches, or just ignoring them and letting them do their own dog thing, but like fake ignoring. You're still watching them and observing them, but not making it obvious. So then we allow the dogs to get close to the chickens. The worst thing that hit them, or try to bump them with a nose, or yes, we've even had a dog try to put teeth on a chicken and a chicken lost a few feathers. But since we were there and we were quick to react, again, a quick and firm no, and making them go back to a sitting or ending that session at that point in time. I would say out of our 4 dogs, we had one dog, his name is Cinco, our most recent rescue from last year. Was it this year? Last year. That he was the most reactive. He was 8 years old already, and we don't know his past, but through observation and calmness, he does really well with the chickens. Now, would I live with the chickens for a really long time? Probably not, but enough to go outside and pee and poo, do their thing, absolutely no problems at all. So again, first step, get your chickens acclimated to their area to make sure they know their safe zone so they can run away or fly away to a safe zone if needed. 2, let your dogs observe the area and that the chickens are in with the chickens present from a safe distance, such as behind a glass door. 3, put your dogs on a leash and then play with them to exhaustion. And then on a leash as well. Get them into that chicken area and let them observe the chickens and smell the chicken smell, and watch the chickens' quick or slow movements to get them almost bored of the chickens. 4, release your dogs their leashes with observation from a human, of course, at a close distance, and let them interact and be curious of those chickens. Again, our goal is for them to be bored of the chickens, essentially. And 5, always be safe. Remember, they are both animals, and even though the most well-trained dog can still go back to an instinct of wanting to eat a chicken. Oh, she's falling asleep. Wanting to eat a chicken. So be careful and be cautious and watch your dog personally, because every dog is different. If you have any questions about acclimating your dogs to your chickens, let us know. If you would like more information about taking care of pets, whether they be chickens, dogs, or cats, please subscribe to our channel, Attaboy Animals, and look forward to talking to you soon, guys. Bye. And remember, happy pets, happy people.